Well, I paused the game so we can continue watching what happens with Rokatsuki in the Vampire 2, and let's move on to our next topic to discuss, and that is saying goodbye to Hapa Fodder. And for those of you guys who are not familiar, and I saw Meat Pie Man was like, wait, what? Hapa Fodder has announced on Friday's stream that he is leaving Wargaming. He is going to go into retirement, and he's just gonna be gone starting in a week or two or something like that. So, you know,
Boo.
we're not here to speculate as to why and blah blah blah, but I think it's important to just take a few moments, and if those of you in chat would take a moment and write something about your interaction, your personal interaction with Hapa Fodder, I think it would be a great way to send him off. And the rest of you guys, please, um, those of you in voice, feel free to chat. He did say why. Yes, he got
I
basically,
posted his farewell post in
yeah,
chat. It's in the forums.
he basically got overwhelmed, burnt out, right? So happens to all of us.
He had a problem I had. I used to, so I repair fitness equipment, and my boss and the big bosses had a falling out. So suddenly I didn't have a boss anymore, which meant
You're
I
the
was
boss.
doing all that stuff for me and whatever. So I'm doing work, but I'm also doing this administration crap from my computer. And it turns out when you start working from home, especially if you're working in the same room that you play in or live in or whatever with the same computer you use, like it's kind of like you never leave work ever. And then it's like, well, if you know there's work to do, then it's a little guilty if you're not doing the work. Like it's just so hard to mentally get away. It sucked.
You are 100% right. I had that experience myself this year with teaching in the same room as I game and all that kind of stuff too. Um, it's tough because you feel like you're always on call, right? Like people will email you and it's almost like they expect you to respond. Like I had a student who emailed me that he had turned in a project that he was late on. It was an assignment from January. It was now middle of May, and he emailed me on a Friday at 3:45 p.m. Contractual hours is 3:30, saying, "I've done my assignment. Can you please grade it?" Sorry, kid, you gotta wait till Monday, right? Like, I'm not gonna drop everything I do to go grade something that's so late. But he emailed me again later that night at 8 p.m. Hey, I turned in my assignment. Please grade it. Emailed me again on Saturday in the morning, and even got his mother to email me later that day on Saturday. I'm sorry, I refuse to read the email. I refuse to go and do all this extra work. You know what I mean? Like it's my time off. But for me as a teacher, that's easy to do because everybody's going to understand that that's my time off. What Hap is doing is if there's a big problem that happens, if something occurs, and a lot of times a lot of drama around this game seems to be centered around the weekend. I don't know why, but if something happens, NDA leak or somebody doing something dumb or some game breaking bug gets discovered, it seems to happen on a weekend. Well, that's outside their normal hours, but it doesn't matter. They have to answer the phone call. They have to go and get together on Discord or Skype or whatever it is that they're using to figure out what's our plan going to be, what are we going to do about this, etc., etc. So that's tough. I can't see that being something that you can do with for a very long time before burning out.
It's crazy. Like Fem was talking about this yesterday too. How high that staff turn or around on the in the NA is.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's,
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I'm just catching up on chat. Some of you guys are saying that he did a great job with the pirate events. I completely agree with you there. I felt like
He
the
was
last one
great with
was.
those again. He's good. Hapa is in well, my experience with Hapa has always been positive. Like, he goes, I find, above and beyond what duty calls for sometimes, and that's always something nice to see, including with with a game that people are unsure about, or when people have questions and all that sort of stuff. It's really nice to see that there are people who are willing to give a little helping hand, or just giving a little bit of advice or anything.
Yeah, honestly,
so-
for the company and the community, this sucks in my opinion. Just wanted to throw
Mhm.
that in that he's going. Like, it sucks.
It
I'm
sucks. It
bummed.
sucks for
I'm
both.
so
Yeah.
bummed.
Yeah.
Well, it sucks for the community, sucks for the game, but I
But
think
it's good for him.
if it's good for him, that's what matters the most. And you
Right.
know, as a selfish player, I don't want to see him go. I want to reach through that monitor and slap him when he said I'm leaving. But you know,
Mhm.
I can't do that. You know, he
Just
joins.
Just go down to Texas, Zath. Just go down to Texas and say hi to him.
I am. I'm going to do that. I'm going to see him in August. I'm going to go yell at him while I'm there too.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
There you go. But Zath, to touch on what you talked about before, of like doing work and game in the same place, I agree with you 100% on that. Just as somebody else who's kind of in the same boat. I mean, I'm doing a college program, getting an aviation management master's, and every single day it's just like, okay, I do this and then I play World of Warships. I get severely burned out really quickly. Well, not even World of Warships, any game in general, like any work, it's the atmosphere. Because you're basically in the exact same atmosphere as you game in. Of course, I decided to do a little bit of my own sort of social experiment for the shits and giggles of it. I used my father's office, which is just the room next to me, and it actually, to be honest with you, it really does help. Even if ever you just change room, or if ever you just change something just little, you can fix your burnout issue, or having trouble. Another thing is that doing the same thing over and over again, where you're sitting down, you're on the computer basically all day. I'm gonna say this, it takes a toll.
Oh, absolutely.
On you. It takes an extreme amount of toll. And at one point, this was actually during my exam week, which was last week, I just took a break completely from anything to do with the computer, and I just went out for some social activity sort of thing. It gets to that point where you kind of have to say, okay, I think time is, like, if ever I'm not enjoying it, or if ever I'm having burnout really quickly, or I'm having something, maybe it's time that I change room, or I change room and do something completely different.
Yep. Now,
sorry, I didn't.
no,
mean to
it's
cut you
fine.
off there.
So, I mean, that you're absolutely right. So that's definitely something for anybody who's struggling with working at home and stuff. You know, now that it's been over a year into the pandemic and a lot of people have been stuck at home, you know, definitely something to consider. I do want to mention, some people say that they enjoyed Hapa streams. I'm going to do it again. I shouted them out earlier, and we're going to do it again because it's worth checking him out. If you haven't followed Hapa, go follow him. That was the one thing that I remembered the most about him, was as a community manager, he streamed the game himself too. I know Fem did that for a while as well. Um, and I just remember watching Hapa doing that. You know, I'm gonna do it a third time. I just remember watching Hapa do that and thinking to myself, it's awesome that he's able to connect with the community on a personal level too, but there's so much extra strain and stress involved in trying to make sure he's not accidentally breaking something that's NDA, or you know, he's got to take off his work cap and put on his personal, this is me playing the game cap. And while that might be easy for him to be able to do, or even difficult, I don't know, it's hard for players that are watching and viewing and listening and all that to be able to transition to. So, you know, CM is community manager, not Canadian. manager. Yeah, you got to turn off the swear filter. You got to be that good upstanding gentleman and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, hats off to him for making it this far. Just over, I think, a year and like 18 months, I think, something like that, as a community manager. So that's pretty awesome, guys. If anybody else has any positive things, anything you want to talk about your experience with Hapa, post it in chat, and also make sure you post it in the thread too. I think stuff like that really does fill up people's tank when they aren't sure about what they're doing and stuff. And remember, just because Hapa's gone right now doesn't mean he won't be coming back at some point. He might decide he wants to come back, or he missed this and all that kind of stuff. You never know.
This thing that I could, if ever I could say something directly to Hapa, is take time. Just take your time to enjoy what you want to enjoy. That's all that I'm gonna say.
All right.
We're ready. Like, we're more than happy to be waiting. As a community, I'm not speaking for everybody, but for me in particular, I find his streams just enjoyable, as well as just a person in general.
Okay. And
So I just started a giveaway, guys. It's a thing. It's a huge thing, just so you know.
Cool. All right. So that was M Captain. Would anybody else like to say goodbye in voice chat to Hapa?
Don't go.
I just have to.
There we go.
I don't talk too much on the forums, but I do end up getting drawn into CV this or that, and there were a few things that I posted that I think he came in and he basically told the folks in there, chill out, be respectful, let's not take this to some crazy place. And it genuinely made it so much easier to try to talk to people on the forums than it was. So I don't know how much it was him or how much it was something led by him, but his intervention allowed me to actually interact with people, and I'm extremely grateful for that. So
That's awesome.
I'm very sad to see him go, but we were lucky to have him.
And by the way, any of you guys in chat that would like to say your goodbyes, and you're not in voice, I can read them out loud to you if you or to Hapa for you if you'd like. So, from the real I Duckman, Hapa, relax, try some catnip. All right. Anybody else want to say goodbye?
Hi, Hapa. You will be missed, but at least we get to watch you on Saturdays. But I hope that you're happy with retirement.
All right.
And I'm being genuine. I'm just really sad.
Oh yeah. And of course, I'd like to take a moment as well and say goodbye to Hapa, and obviously, I've really enjoyed working with him as a streamer, as a player. I've met him in real life, and that was a ton of fun. We went to Korean barbecue at the the Hornet Let's Battle tour, and that was such a great experience. And I'm sure that we'll meet again. But there's other things that have happened too. He was very helpful when it came to organizing our King of the Sea streams, getting us resources and stuff from Wargaming when it was necessary. I just also want to highlight, as Edgecase mentioned earlier, he was in our Discord, and we had a special channel simply for interacting with Hapa, and so members of Kraken and Kraken Below were able to just talk with him directly, and hey, what's going on with this, or what's going on with that, or here's some feedback to pass up the line, and it really made a difference. And I think a lot of the players in Kraken were really happy that they could have that connection with the developer. That's something that I've been very fortunate to have as a CC for so long, to be able to do that. Right, it's all the outreach. Exactly right. All right, so that's the end of that game. I guess goodbye, Hapa. I don't know what else to say. So
07 in chat for Hapa.
There you go. 07's in chat for Hapa will work. And Durek, hello? Did I pronounce it right? Durek?
That's how you say it. Yeah, Duik. Wait, hold on. Which one are you trying to look for?
Yes! Yes! I did it!
Ow.
I did it!
My hearing. Ow.
Awesome. Awesome. Alright, well... Hapa, you can't see all the 07s, but they're there. There's quite a bit of them. I gotta... So, it seems like there's a replay bug, or maybe it's loading up the wrong client, but it's not recording when I say to keep all this kind of stuff, so... Oh well.
So far, 27 people in the giveaway, guys. All I can tell you, I mean, all I'm going to tell you guys about the giveaway is there's 5 containers in it.
There's.
What?
Kitten,
There's
can
a
you
lot.
stop ruining our chances of those who have entered?
Yeah,
Thanks.
can you just. Gee, God.
I mean, there's 5 containers in that thing, guys. This is in Hapa's honor, so I decided to go crazy, and I'll deal with the consequences from Zath later.
That's the attitude I like to see.
I'm learning. I'm
I
learning
don't.
from the best pudding. I'm learning from you, doll.
Conklin, yeah,
All I
that's
gotta
something.
say is I wish them the best of luck. I
Right.
really never interacted with them because I stay away from the forums and all that shit because people are stupid. So
Yep.
I don't use the
I mean,
forums
he's got to
a lot
do what he's got to
either.
do. What's best for him. So I wish him the best of luck.
Right.
It's not like he's dying or anything.
Right.
But still, I mean, it just makes those of us, who love interacting with him during events and stuff. I mean, a lot of us still, interact with him on Discord and such. It's just when there's someone who's so amazing with the community who does such a good job with events. Number one, you don't want that to change. You want that person who does such a good job running it. 2, you're afraid of that change of who's going to take over and are they going to be as amazing as someone like this. And 3, you like the person, you don't want them to go.
Right.
But in the end, if it's going to make them happy, then they got to go, but you still think it's
Yep.
No.
All right. Well, let's. Oh, and there's Bill's fan 82 says fair winds and following seasons Hapa. Don't feel like you have to get back. Some people need intelligence data to make a big decision like that.
Nice. Nice.
That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, guys. Well, let's move on to our next. It's nearly dirty water time. Yep. Let's move on to our next topic. But first, I need to replay Edge's resub. Thank you very much, Edge. He did that during the Stream Raiders portion of the stream, and I didn't have the overlay up. So here we go. I should probably put that overlay up on Stream Raiders scene. Something else for the future. All right.
Case 1 just resubscribed for 17 months.
And guys,
Oh,
remember,
slash.
you can have your own Lord Zath flag bearer, and the more Zath plays, the more skinheads he'll get. Skinheads. Oh my god, that sounds so terrible.
Oh
Or
my
head
God,
skins.
you have to go
Head
there.
skins.
Oh, jeez.
No, that was really just a bad slip. Head skins he can get, and
There.
then once you start buying these skins, guys, we can make some pretty awesome full body skins of Lord Zath. Think about it, guys. He can come up with some good ideas. Plus, who wants a little Stevie skin? Wouldn't that be cool? A little Stevie running around.
Look at Sass on stream right now. He looks like I don't want to make a skin out of me.
I'm scared. I'm
That
so
was
scared.
the face of a man in
I'm so
utter
scared.
disgust.
We could do a skin of Zath in his Fabletics gear.
Yeah. No, King of the Teeth. That's where King of the Teeth could become in handy.
With a tease.
Speaking of which,
It's going to be sponsored by Fabletics.
No, but still, we could still call that the King of Teas. I mean, it's Zath.
put a giant F on the or someplace. I don't know.
Yes!
Hey, General Dord is here. What's up, dude? One of you guys shot that dude out. I don't care here. Both of you guys do. Whatever. It's all good. How you doing, Dort? Been a while, man. Hey, there you go. There we go. Deployed? I think you mean deployed, yeah. And that reminds me, I have to do my Fabletics check-in or whatever real quick afterwards. What is happening in that clip? You're playing poker?
Ooh.
Dort
Yeah.
plays poker. Okay. Nice. How do you submit a replay to the replay theater? There's two ways to do it. One is you join my Discord. The other is you send it directly to me via email. Is it social or socials? There you go. Yes, B-Cup, I saw you. You're going to use your sub replay for the Austin. So yeah, whenever whenever we get to the the replay portion, I know you're going to do the sub thing. So it's all good. I'm ready for you. Hi!
Is that Stevie?
No, that's
That sounds
Prue.
like Prue.
That's Prue. Hi.
Oh God, I know their meows. That is awful.
Island Cat!
You're freaking psychic.
No, I know the difference in the sounds of their meows.
Yeah.
Why would a
Island
kitten not
Cat
speak cat?
98070 just
Right, that's true.
resubscribed
That
for
is
22 months. 22 months? Just wasted.
Just wasted. I hope you don't feel like you've wasted 22 months here, Island Cat.
Island Cat.
But thank you for the resub, dude, and almost 2 years of supporting. Now, Island Cat was one of the first people to sub to this channel. So it really does mean a lot to see that you're still here, man. You're still having fun. You're enjoying things and all that good stuff. And Rating says, now all we have to know, does General Dort win in poker? Dort, I need to know that too. Where's the first badge? I don't know if he was the first one or not. 12 months to retirement? Dude, lucky. Lucky.
But
I've
how
got
can we believe what he says? He could be bluffing.
like halfway there. Ah, I got that joke. Funny, funny, funny. Ha 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 ha. Somebody else said something I was gonna... Oh, Bills fan, you're welcome. No problem. Okay.
What do you have for dirty water today, Zath?
I'm going back to the makers, and I'm so looking forward to it. I visited my dad,
I'm
and
so mad at you, by the way.
why?
I saw that booze in that picture.
I know, and
I'm so jealous.
that's what I'm about to talk about.
I'm jealous. I hate you.
So I had my trip to Boston. Those of you that were part of the stream 2 weeks ago heard my story of the incredible booze related, shenanigans that had occurred on that flight. Well, I went to go visit my dad, and my dad really doesn't drink alcohol much, although he's got a bunch laying around, so of course I have to go help him get rid of it. But then he told me that his lady friend, I don't know if she's his girlfriend or what, but his lady friend is has a whole lot of alcohol because her ex-husband, who died like 10 years ago, loved to collect alcohol and stuff. And so, he's like, we could go over there and you can just pick up all of it. And she's like, sure. So I'm doing this, rubbing my hands. I can't wait. It's gonna be good. So we walk over to her house at it's like 8:30 in the morning, and of course she's got we start pulling out all of this booze from her cabinet. I mean, she just had a full cabinet full of booze, and we're pulling all this stuff out, and a bunch of it was unopened, but there was stuff that was opened, and we had to know if it was worth saving or just worth dumping because, well, air, light, and time will ruin the taste of alcohol. So let's see what we can do. Specifically, the sugars break down and all that. So there was only one way to know if it was good or not. So there I am with a shot glass, literally pouring myself a shot of pretty much every open bottle that was there. And there was a lot that we dumped because a lot of it just tasted nasty. But there's a lot that we kept too. So it was absolutely heaven, Bills fan. It was absolutely heaven. I got some really good stuff.
Those unopened bottles of Jack. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I didn't open any of those bottles because I wanted to get rid of the open stuff first. So I worked on some Canadian whiskey, which was yummy. Some Seagrams, which was yummy as well. and something else that I just ended up dumping because I got bored of it. But
Now hold on. What type of Canadian whiskey was it?
I don't know. You have to check the tweet with the picture. I don't remember
Okay.
off the top of my head. So, it is what it is. All right, we got 4 minutes to go on our Stream Raiders. In my opinion, there's no point in doing any further Zath Chat. I know a bunch of you guys want me to get to the replay analysis and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to just switch over to talk about Fabletics for a sec. I'm going to show you a quick video, and then we'll move in from there. So give me a couple minutes for that. Here we go. Is it not playing? Can you guys hear the sound?
No.
All right. I was afraid of that. It's because of the update that it did. Really?
Sorry, there's something hilarious about little tiny Kevin Hart playing basketball.
I know, isn't it? Okay, can you, those of you in chat, can you hear this now?
And
How many channel points to watch me drink?
No, the way
right.
you get
We're gonna
Zath
start
to
that
drink
over.
plenty of dirty water is you do a hype train. Trust me on this.
Oh, yeah, you get me to a level 5 hype train, and I pull out the good
feel
stuff. I pull out the scotch.
the F
Oh
on
my
my
god, guys,
chest.
it gets amazing. It
It
says
gets
it's
fun.
loud as fuck, Zath. It says the sound's loud as fuck.
Yeah, I just turned it down.
My next level.
Well, now it's too low.
I rise
There we go. Is that better?
and rise.
More.
More? It's hard because I have it on monitor and output, but I'm not hearing anything
Now
in
it's
here.
muted.
Oh!
This guy's getting louder. I'm gonna turn it back up to where it was.
What happened?
Technical difficulties, please stand by. That's right.
Too much F on my chest!
Well, I'll catch you.
No, I don't want you to catch me. Get out of here. I'll do it myself.
Okay.
All right, we good?
Come back! Athletics men, you're welcome.
Now it's good. Okay.
That's good.
We'll try it one more time just so you guys can get the whole thing. But Kevin Hart's hilarious, and he's talking about the F on his chest.
I feel
There
the
it is.
F on
I don't
my
have an F on my
chest.
chest. Do I have it on the sleeve?
And my
No.
Fabletics men tee and shorts.
I just have Stevie's fur on my chest.
I activate my next level.
One of us.
And
One of
then-
us. He's trying to make it one of us.
I rise. And rise.
I can't hear it, but he's
Anyways.
talking about rising.
So anyways, guys, oh wow, I'm going up against Sealord Mount. Anyways, guys, have a great day. I gotta head out. So,
See you later.
Talk to you later.
Hi,
Oh!
Captain.
Help!
Hi.
What happened?
By the way, Duckman, you never
Too much F on my
commented
chest.
on
I'll
what I
catch
sent
you.
No,
you.
I don't want you to catch me. Get out of here. I'll do it myself.
Okay.
And I still rise. Stop.
Athletics men, you're welcome.
Oh my god. So, Fabletics, they've been giving me clothes. You guys have known this. They've been following for a long time. I brought a bunch of it down to Arizona. I tweeted that out earlier. So awesome. I love the collared shirts. I can't wait to get more of them. And the shorts were extremely comfortable in 115 degree dry heat. So that was awesome. But
Hey, you got some rain. Don't whine.
we did get like one day of rain, and I went for a jog, and I got a great picture of me jogging or something. But in any case, yeah, so check them out. I posted the link in chat. You can get yourself a pretty awesome deal there. 2 shorts for $25, or I believe it's 40% off any article of clothing when you join the VIP program. Go ahead and give that link a click, check it out. They do check the link and stuff like that, so if you click on it and stuff, then they can see that, people are checking it out and stuff. Obviously, the hope is that you join the VIP program. That's what they want you to do. If you do, cool. If you don't, it's cool too. But the clothes are pretty awesome. I've been pretty happy with it. Do you have to reveal your waist size to them? I mean, you can fake it. This is the internet, Duckman, so you could...
I mean, if you don't really want to wear them.
Right. Or if you decide to check out,
Ready, by the way.
I saw. So yeah, whenever if you
Okay.
want to check out, you can always just pick up, whatever and all that good stuff. So, but in any case, yeah, let's get to the Stream Raiders and see. Oh wow. Okay, so now I've got potions I can play. Curse, High Ground, haste. Which one should I use?
I like the haste buff, but if you use a lot of archers, then the high ground is cool too. What you have to remember, the haste is a buff that gets every unit at the start of the game.
Okay.
The high ground is an area that stays the same area. So if your units move out of the area, the buff doesn't work anymore. And the curse is something you place on enemy units to make them worse, but it affects healing, and I think nothing here has healing pretty much.
Right. It would still be fun to curse the T-Rex or whatever. I curse you.
But again, like this is the area in which they are in, so like you have to place it where they will stand in the end when the fight actually happens.
Oh,
I
not
would
at the
use
start.
haste, Zath. I
Where
really
is-
would.
Just use
Whereas with
haste.
the haste, you just place it over the units at the start, and they get the buff, and it lasts for 30 seconds.
Let's check it out. Yeah, high ground Anakin, right? Look at them go.
Man.
Did you kill friendlies?
It looked like he did, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked like you just nuked a bunch of folks.
Team kill.
Seth, I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
He just went flying in there.
Typical Yoshino player from the backline launching torpedoes.
Oh god. Good stuff. Alright, let's collect this stuff here. And then, we move on. So you say to go up this direction, right? Because we want to get to this chest?
Yeah, you want to get to that blue one up there on top, towards the top, and then the purple one. But you want to get that blue one first, because, yeah.
Right. Now, this stream will end before we can get all the way to the end, I think. But...
You know you can do this offline, too, because you're already a partner or affiliated. I'm not sure what you are with them, but...
Uh-huh. I'm partnered, yeah.
Yeah. So, you can run offline battles, because what your big goal is boss battle. So you want to make it all the way to the end.
Right.
Or you can try starting early.
Yeah, you can even start your battles before your stream starts.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a
How
good
long
point.
do you
what
have to
I-
wait between battles?
You
Like,
don't.
What's the minimum amount of time?
You can 5 minutes is the minimum you have to wait until you can start the battle. But there are some maps like where units spawn over time too, and if you started early, all the units will spawn once, and your viewers have less time to place units. So
Right.
if you start too early, you might lose.
Right, but that's
But
a good
once
point.
the battle is complete, you can immediately go into the next one. So there is no downtime there.
Oh
Okay.
no, I just meant starting before your stream starts, because I usually start my battles about an hour before my stream even starts.
Oh, I usually wait a little bit because I want to make sure people are here to play. But, okay.
No, just announce that you're starting your stream raiders and get it moving. That way, you know, by the time you start stream, you've got full, stream raiders. You know, you're going to be just killing through it. Because you want to try to make it to the end and get those boss battles in.
Mm-hmm.
That depends if the people that play actually come from your stream.
Right.
Like, if
Okay.
you have lots of people just joining you on random, you're not listed very high up in the ratings if you run offline battles while your stream isn't live. So they will probably not find you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that's why, I know a lot of the people in here, in his battles, are his viewers. I mean, I'm just looking at names listing. So if
Yep.
he posts, hey, I'm starting my stream raiders now, people can start playing. That's how I do mine, and I've been doing great. That's actually how I got affiliate.
Okay. Well, regardless, what we can try doing is maybe in between, especially early in the battle, like early in the campaign or whatever, we can maybe after each replay finishes, we can do a stream raider.
Yeah, it depends on the difficulty of the map. Like, if it's
Yep.
3 stars, 4 stars or so.